Greetings, Internet! Authorities here with the superhero group here.
13th Urge.
13 Urge, the queer over here,
Bobbit, shut up.
the Silent Wonder,
Undead Solider.
and the Murdoch.
Same thing.
Alright, as I promised in the last video, we will talk about DC villain. We'll start with someone that we're all talking about, Joker. Thoughts? Joker.
Okay,
I love
Joker,
Joker.
is so cool, man. He's like the coolest. Him and Deathstroke. Those guys are like.
Yeah. Deathstroke, it just depends. But, okay, best actor or voice actor to play Joker? Heath Ledger.
I don't even know like
It's
the
like
voice
Heath,
actors.
I either say Heath Ledger or Mark Hamill. In
Or
Arkham
Jack
games.
Nicholson. Jack Nicholson was awesome.
Jack
The-
Nicholson's were kind of up there.
The only one that I like was not the voice actor, but the guy who played the
You
Joker.
wanna know how I got
And-
these scars?
And the other, yeah, exactly. And
Oh,
the
so
other,
Heath Ledger. You're
Yeah,
saying Heath Ledger.
yeah,
I either
he
say
was
Heath
freaking
Ledger.
awesome.
Yeah.
My father
was a dream.
like cocaine.
I give villain the Joker. Let's go to the 13th Urge and see what villain he wants to talk about.
I was actually going to talk about the Joker.
Well, choose another one. 'Cause I
All
already
right.
talked
Why
about
don't you
Um,
focus?
Yeah,
let's
focus
see.
that being on Vsauce too.
I would
Well,
sponsor.
say...
Walker.
Shut up.
I would
Focus your
say... I can't give you one.
Okay,
You stole mine.
distracted.
You stole mine.
Cause he's on his lappy top.
Okay, let's go.
Big
So,
joke.
authorities.
Big joke.
I already gave one. I gave the Joker.
Oh,
Let's go to the Murdoch since he's trying out for me. Murdoch, what do you think is a great villain?
Sinestro.
Ooh,
Dude, do you like Sinestro?
Sinestro.
Anyone
Yes,
Sinestro?
Sinestro is awesome.
He's like, okay, he's awesome. And,
I mean, he's like
who
Green
else?
Lantern, but even more
Who
VA.
else do I like? Oh,
Where are you going?
Gorilla Grodd.
I'm hiding.
Does
Oh.
anyone? Dude,
Gorilla
he's pretty
Grodd,
awesome.
yeah,
Yeah. And, I have so many more. I keep looking at my shirt for a reference.
Because you're trying to remember the heroes.
Yeah,
I can't because I'm
Ares.
wearing... Ares was cool.
He was pretty awesome.
Alright, we're gonna go to the Bobbit.
Except
Since
he's more of an Injustice guy, not more of like a.
he was in the
He's
comics,
not.
Wonder Woman and
Yeah,
stuff.
he was
Yeah,
in a few
but-
comic books.
Yeah,
No,
but not really. He's more of the Injustice.
More Greek.
Alright, what's your villain?
A villain?
Yeah, what's a villain besides Joker or Ares or Sinestro?
Down,
Two-Face. Two-Face or the Riddler.
I want to go to the Riddler.
Uh,
Can we talk
Solomon Grundy.
Oh my god. Doomsday.
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
Doomsday is awesome.
Yeah, Doomsday is pretty cool.
He can punch you like through the core of the earth and then back.
Yeah, but I want
Just goes in.
I
We're
kinda
basing-
want-
we're basing a lot of this
About
off
to slip his
Injustice.
yeah.
Yeah, but so what?
We should have done an Injustice train.
Okay, I want to talk about the Riddler because that's kind of an interesting
Ooh.
character.
I like the
He
Riddler.
is.
Jim
awesome.
Carrey.
Did
as
you guys
the
ever
Riddler.
notice that Batman always has the coolest supervillains?
Yeah, I know. It's like the best ever.
I.
You know who the best? Wait, guys. You know who the best villain is?
Who?
Your mom.
Calendar Man. Calendar Man is the
Calendar
best villain ever from Batman.
Yeah.
Guys,
I mean,
totally.
If you don't know who Calendar Man is, he's Calendar Man.
I missed the penguin.
The Penguin.
Penguin.
Yep.
Penguin's awesome.
That
Penguin.
is-
Penguin's the one
Awesome.
who brought Solomon Grundy.
I like
I
the
don't care if
reason
Penguin's
we
still
all like the Joker is just because
The Joker's just pretty.
he's so
dang good.
insane though. It's like the moment you start to try to define him, he loses his
It
powers.
changes.
Yeah, And no two actors keep him the same. Like
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson was kind of like cold and calculating, while Heath Ledger's kind of like, "Hey, let's blow everything
Does-
up
does
because it
anyone-
doesn't matter."
Does anyone know the origin of the Joker?
The Joker
around
is a
here?
complete badass.
Yeah.
Is the one?
What-
Are you
what
gonna
was
do the
it?
one from the movie?
I used to.
Or no, I
Okay,
can't
he was the
so hard.
engineer of like a chemical place, like a scientist.
Yeah, didn't he
and-
fall into a vat of
Yeah,
acid
he
or-
fell-
Yeah,
Well,
he
like
used
it
to be a
wasn't-
doctor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he fell into a chemical pit and he emerged with pale white skin and like green hair.
Okay, but yeah, so
and
it kind of
just
shows
went
them.
completely insane.
Also, there's
I
another,
never
there's
knew that.
another one where he was a kind of like a super villain for a little bit, like a smaller one. It's called the Red Hood.
Oh yeah,
And
the red
He
hood.
wore like a suit and tie, or actually wore a bow tie, had like a cape,
Yeah,
and he
it was
covered
really
up his
cool.
face with a red kind of like tin thing.
Yeah, something like
It was
that.
weird.
Sometimes it's weird.
And then Batman chased him into this chemical thing, and then he fell into the vat.
Yeah, that was the
Bane. I love
Oh,
Bane.
But wait,
dang it! I wish I thought of that.
Venom.
Luchador Bane or there are no dogs in this vehicle.
I
Permission
like-
to die.
I like the there's no
Yeah.
function in this
Bane. Yeah, I like that one.
There-
Is that Bane or I kind of like the one from Arkham City.
No, I
Yeah.
That one was really cool. I mean, yeah, the Luchador, like,
Do not.
we speak, like, his accent bothered me, but how smart and calculating he seemed in that was cool. And then just Bane in every other movie is either like, I'm on drugs, I'm gonna kill everyone.
Bane is just too
Or
buff.
he's just gonna be like, or he's just that completely cold and calculating, but not really tough looking. Like, he just looks like he's bad. Remember,
Bane's just too buff to handle.
just remember, kids, he was Poison Ivy's little punk.
Do you
He
guys
was.
know anything about Bizarro?
Bizarro.
He's like the anti-Superman.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Bizarro.
Yeah.
So
So instead of like heat vision, he's got like freeze vision.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome. And like
That's
flame breath. The only thing that's not opposite is that he can fly and he's got super strength like Superman, but it's still
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Okay.
It's related to Superman.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Superman would be able to kill him if he was like super weak
If Superman was actually a decent hero,
and had to. Well,
I kid. He is a good hero. I'm just going to. I'm sorry. We had to go back to the first video to understand why we hate Superman so much. Which. Okay, back to. Okay, so who, as I revive everyone back to life, who is the worst villain of all time?
Like,
Calendar
worst, as in, like, really.
Worst DC, like really stupid idea, really dumb
Okay,
concept.
okay, we're in on that.
Like just a dumb hero and like villain in general, not hero because
Beastman.
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 I don't know. He wasn't even.
Oh,
He
Man
wasn't.
Bat. Man Bat.
Man-Bat, yeah. He was
Yeah.
okay. I really think going back to my joking I was saying earlier, Calendar Man is like the dumbest concept.
Is he even
yeah.
real?
Yeah,
he's legit.
he's
real.
legit. That's like
That's
a real one.
horrible.
I kind of
What
think
does he do?
he attacks people based on the holiday.
You guys
Like,
are gonna give me so much crap for this, but I'm gonna throw out the Penguin. I don't like the Penguin that much.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go with you on that. I just want to throw out Two-Face, but people. will
He's
probably
more
hate
of
me.
a mobster.
See, Two-Face
Yeah.
is like a hitman.
Two-Face is pretty awesome.
It depends
I
on-
like his concept. I just don't like.
It depends on what Two-Face we're talking about. If you want to talk about the old movies with Two-Face, I completely agree. But if we talk about the newer ones,
Like the Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight,
What
I
are we?
don't like them.
What are we talking about? The oldest or the new?
We're
Oh,
talking about
the
both.
newest one was just a load of crap.
I like.
Yeah.
I like the concept of both. It's just I like the old one better.
The old one's able to present it like because
Yeah.
his face is burned. It's two different people.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
alright,
Batman
alright,
here.
let's be
Because
honest.
Batman has the most villains in DC.
Where are they?
Lex Luthor.
Where's Rachel?
I really don't like Lex Luthor.
Lex was kind of just like, I have a bunch of money.
See, I don't like him as like a supervillain, but I like he's pretty cool as like just a
His
a
concept
guy.
in general.
Because he's like ridiculously smart.
You guys are probably
He's
gonna
so
edit that.
stupid as a
I kind of
supervillain.
wish.
Yeah, I'm gonna
he
edit
was,
it.
I kind of
Yeah.
wish he was like both sides. Like he helped out the villains and the heroes.
So how he was in Injustice.
Yeah. He's.
Yeah.
We're now we're back to the Injustice.
Yeah, but that
thing.
was the Lex Luthor from the different dimension.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
technically it wasn't.
It's like a opposite. Hell
Like
or
if they were
whatever.
mixed.
I'm trying to think of some. Oh, Harley Quinn. I don't like her at all.
I don't really call her a villain because she doesn't do anything on her own.
She's actually kind of more a henchman.
Yeah, she's
she's-
more of a
she's like-
henchman,
I just don't
dude.
like her.
She's like a she's a villain sidekick.
I feel like she would have been
basically-
awesome if they would have put her in the Dark Knight. Like if they would have found a good place.
Yeah.
That would have been great.
I really think if they do that, if they redo Batman movies, which they probably won't.
They're doing one with
Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
no yeah.
Oh, Ben
They're
Affleck.
doing one with Superman and
Justin
Batman.
Yeah, that's the Ben
I don't
Affleck.
know
Yeah,
who's
that's
gonna
Ben
play.
Affleck.
Ben Affleck's
Yeah.
playing him.
Like I don't know if I
Superman
want Ben Affleck to play him, but what?
Luke's got a question.
Yes, Bobby.
What about Catwoman? Good or
Ah.
bad? Good or bad?
Which Catwoman are you referring to? Anne Hathaway or the old ones?
I don't know. I gotta
Okay,
say
okay.
Anne Hathaway is pretty hot. I'm just saying.
I don't like her as I feel like they
She was
underdid
pretty
her.
hot.
She was
As
pretty
Yeah,
hot.
she was attractive, but here's the thing: they didn't give her a character. It's kind of like
She was
Oh,
just kinda-
Bruce.
she was just kind of there.
She
Bruce.
was in there.
you say like, "Hey, I know that it's a thing. I know that person."
They want. They
Okay,
just
what I'm
wanted her
gonna
in
say
there.
about Catwoman, I really don't care which Catwoman you're talking about.
Yeah,
But I think I like the concept of how she's like the best diamond thief in the
Yeah,
world.
that's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. And
Sneaky.
I just want to say one thing about the Dark Knight Rises.
Hmm.
That was an awesome plot twist at the end.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes, I like that blew my
What a
face off.
twist!
That blew my face off.
which we won't give
Just
that
go
away.
on.
We
I
won't.
totally called it. I was sitting in the theater and I was like, nah, nah, nah. And he was like, no way. And then I had to, and I was like, I told you!
Yeah, yeah.
I told you!
You were just sitting there, just all excited.
I was
You're
like,
oh,
it's
oh,
gonna
yeah,
happen.
when it finally
It's
happened,
gonna
you're
happen.
All right, so cut off there.
Wolverine.
Wolverine
Marvel?
is in
That's
Marvel.
Marvel.
You get out of here, sir.
Get out!
What?
Get
Go.
Get out of here.
Y'all
Alright.
just a bunch of chumpses.
Alright, this has been Nerd Rant.
This is Nerdy Rants for Nerdy Guy. We'll see you next time. And get out!
All hail the Magic Cons!
All hail